I don't have an Apple.
Shift.
I have a PC.
Shift. PC as shift. You.
It's not. I doubt
You're
it.
literally a idiot.
You
right
little
now.
man. You
Every
small
fucking
man.
PC has a fucking has shift. You're literally the dumbest person
You're the
I know.
dumbest.
What is this Laurel and Hardy bit?
It just started.
Honestly,
We are moving in the subscription paywall digital age.
Like for cars and everything.
For cars and everything, exactly.
Cars too?
Mercedes.
dude, you haven't heard of this?
Mercedes has
Like you want
just.
heated seats and shit. You gotta paywall that shit, even though it's available.
It's not
in
all
your car.
Steve Day, it's my article.
Oh, sorry.
What?
Mercedes locks faster acceleration behind a $1,200 annual paywall.
Oh my god, no. Faster acceleration?
Weird.
So your car's capable, but you have to pay to unlock the feature.
That's fucking weird.
They're gonna do computers like this soon. It's gonna be wild out there.
Computers?
Yeah, think about it. It's like, oh, well, your computer has all this access to like extra storage, but you got to pay more to like unlock.
Why?
What a fucking scam that is. That's the
Subscription model, dude.
I'm gonna buy only old cars, man.
For real.
God damn, this is
What's
fucking
the
weird.
point?
Yeah, but then if you have an old car that's not electric, the government's gonna like charge you extra or some shit. Watch.
God damn it.
There's no more gas stations.
It's all a racket, dude.
No, because like if you want your car like has heated seats, but you can't access them unless you pay $30 a month or whatever, and then it turns on.
So the $1,200 yearly subscription improves performance by boosting output from the motors by 20 to 24%, increasing torque and shaving around 0.8 to 0.9 seconds off of 0 to 60.
It's a lot.
Really?
What's gonna happen, right?
Black box.
They're just gonna make firmware that jailbreaks it.
That's tight.
Always.
And Ryan's gonna be the first guy in there.
I respect
But I
that.
bet you if you do it, they're gonna be like, void your warranty.
Oh,
you
for
know?
sure.
Oh yeah, they'll brick your fucking car.
But who gives a shit? You know, they're always gonna be a workaround. Just like keygens.
You hit I agree, that means we can brick your car because you did this shit. It's no different than voiding a warranty. Like, you want to open up your PS5 and then you have a problem with it. Well, guess what? They find out you tampered with it. No warranty. Fuck you.
Yeah. But as long as it's electronic, I feel like
That's whack.
white hats are gonna come in and fucking fix that.
Someone's gonna find a way.
What's up with this bullshit? Why can't they just fucking make money the honorable way, where sell me something sick and I'll pay full price for it?
Yeah.
Historically, there's the compromise always wins. Like in terms of like when they made music inaccessible, and then everyone just started Napstering. The great compromise happened of like, okay, we can't sue everybody who's doing this. We can't brick everybody's shit
it was
that's doing
iTunes?
this. So let's find a middle ground.
Yeah.
I think they're just
Spotify?
starting off with this because that's the power play. And then there's going to be a backlash, and then they're going to go, oh, okay, well, how about this?
And if you remember, they made sure to make an example out of some people, right? Like Napster.
Yeah.
Made an example.
Like those poor people that got.
You think they're in jail?
Oh, dude, some random people got like sued for millions of dollars. Just some random ass blue collar person just goes down big time, and they're like, put it on the news, big headline. If you do this, this could happen to you. Scares people. Silk Road, same shit. That guy went away, right? They're doing it with some crypto people, same shit. Yeah. It's the model. And then, like you said, the great compromise happens like as they figure out where they want to be regulatory wise.
What makes sense for the great compromise for the automobile industry?
It depends how good the fucking hacking is. Like if people can hack the shit out of it to where they're powerless, which has happened historically with most things that are electronic, hackers eventually win because there's too many of them and they're working around the fucking clock, you know?
This says as global sales for new cars have fallen in recent years, car manufacturers have pivoted towards selling software updates and features as subscriptions to generate a continuous revenue stream long after a car has been purchased. While this makes sense for certain software-specific offerings, such as premium navigation features or remote vehicle monitoring, Mercedes paywalling its vehicle performance is part of an emerging, more loathsome trend that sees auto brands restricting the capabilities of hardware that already comes factory equipped with the vehicle.
I remember something like this more in like the 90s and early 2000s. Remember they had like governors on cars?
Yeah.
So like American cars, like Chevys and Fords or whatever, like you could only go up to like 85 or 90.
Yep.
But that's only because that car is in California. So if you bought the same exact car and it's like in Arizona or something, then you can go full, like 150 or whatever. But you didn't have to pay to unlock it. That was just the law of the state. So they have to make the car based on the laws of the state. To pay to unlock is fucking weird.
Yeah. Was it called chipped or something?
Yeah, it's chipped.
Yeah, you could chip it and you could like unlock it or whatever.
It's like having a skylight that you can't like do. It's like just sitting there, but like you can't open it up because you didn't pay.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
Even though you paid for it.
Yeah.
Even remember when DVD players were a big thing to have in your car? There was a lock that didn't let you watch shit when you were driving.
Oh yeah.
The same guy that installs it can also disable that. Just like with California water, when they put your fucking shower head in, there's a water conservation right in between the pipe that lets less water out. You ask the same guy, hey, can you take that out? Sure. That's as easy as that gets. Like, you know what I mean? Everyone who can administer these different electronics or anything with regulations are the same people that can not do it too.
They're the gatekeepers.
Exactly.
Not to bring it up, but water pressure in Nevada way better. Just saying.
Make me a pipeline. Make me a pipeline, please.
No, Nikki was last night. She's just taking a shower at the hotel, and she's like, the water pressure's fucking horrible here. And I'm like,
Yeah.
It drips.
They're saving it.
It drips on
Yeah.
you.
Well, it's half water and half taxes. Why didn't want more
All
water?
right, dude, stop ripping on our state, okay, dude? Come on, man.
You know what's funny is that water comes from Nevada too here.
Yeah, it comes from Lake Mead and Hoover Dam. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
like Lake Mead supplies
Southern
like,
California.
a bunch of the Southwest.
No shit.
That's why the Californians are laughing at Nevada. Haha, look at Lake Mead. I'm like, dude, that's your water too. You dumbass.
A lot of it is them.
Oh, because it's like getting dry.
Oh, got it.
So I think they're just trying to find ways to go, oh, California's still better. But it's like, no, we're all kind of in this together.
Dude, I would never talk shit about Lake Mead, man.
But isn't Lake Mead being diverted too? Like that's part of why the water levels have gone down. I was just reading some shit about. By the way, Nevada has incredible water conservation.
Yep. That's why the Colorado River.
Tell this guy hates Nevada.
Hates it? Why you hate it?
I don't believe 9/11. I hate Nevada.
You heard that. Clip it.
He said it dead to rights.
You know what's funny is like these things are obviously directed to the common person that doesn't know how to do the workaround. And I think if there's enough of them that they don't complain, they just pay for it.
Yep.
This will probably fly. But then with things like, let's say Adobe, when Adobe became subscription based, all the people that were hacking it, it didn't affect them at all. Really? They to this day are still using all the Adobe products.
I do think the Adobe Suite is cool.
Yeah.
Because instead of dropping like, I don't know, like $1,000 on like 5 programs, now it's like $8 or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You know what's not
With
cool?
subscription.
Is the fucking updates. I've been using Photoshop like a dream for years, and then all of a sudden they do an update now, and even when I go to save it, they're like, "Do you want to save it as like cloud-based shit?" I'm like, "What the fuck, guys? What'd you do?" And then, so you used to Control T, stretch an image or whatever the fuck. Now you Control T, it's like wobbling all over the place. I'm like, no, it used to just. Control T, it controlled the scale of the image, kept it consistent, and now it's all fucking. I don't even know what I'm doing. I hate these guys.
Don't you have to like hold like Option or Control at the same time? Or
I don't have an Apple,
Control?
bitch. I have a PC.
Shift,
you
shift,
cunt.
PC as shift. You fucker.
It's not. I doubt
You're
it.
literally a fucking idiot.
You
right
little
now.
man. You
Every
small
fucking
man.
PC has a fucking has shift. You're literally the dumbest person
You're the
I know.
dumbest fuck.
What is this Laurel and Hardy bit?
It just started.
Honestly, I
I'm
started.
fucking sitting here
I
as
was-
the dumbest fucking human.
Who told you could work with men? Who taught you could work with men?
That you could use Control T.
So I was quoting Glenn Ross for like the last 90 seconds.
That wasn't even Steve Greene.
Yeah, that's what I think is like people will pay for when it's convenient and easy. They'll pay for the legit thing only when it's convenient and easy.
Yep. And that's how it should be.
Because sometimes it's too much of a pain in the ass to hack some shit, then you won't do it. You'll say, oh, I'll just pay for it.
Wait, Ryan, do you know how to hack Adobe Suite?
Anybody could just Google how to get Adobe.
Ryan's probably gonna answer anything. Like anybody could do, when really just Ryan knows how to do.
No, it's like
Anyone can make nuclear missiles, Ryan? Or it's like anybody. Just Google.
don't Google that. Don't Google that.
Yeah, you'll end up on a fucking.
Until I had a discount with a worker that connects like at Adobe, and they gave me a discount for like whatever. All of my shit was pirated because it was just easier.
Yeah. You'd be surprised how many professional musicians are running pirated software.
Yeah.
Melodyne, Ableton, most professional musician shit is not fucking legit.
Dude, Final Draft?
Because they're just that savvy. They're just like, why buy it?
I need Premiere then. I need Premiere. I need to not pay for the.
You know what's
fucking
crazy?
monthly.
They even so when you open it, right? There's fucking type in the key. There's hackers that have already made key gens. Like you hit it once and it goes, type these 6 numbers in. That doesn't work. Type these 6 numbers in.
Because usually when I type in, when I see the fucking the dialogue box that says, "Hey, type in your fucking key code," I'm like, ah, fuck.
You get a key gen thing.
That's the problem I think with the business model of starting to charge people things that they're not used to paying for. Just like Elon Musk's thing, he's rolling that back.
Yeah.
Oh, the $8 tour is not flying?
Like even that.
What?
And you think about how like absolute that was when it came out, but it's not. It's
I was
like,
gonna pay for it.
If no one's gonna do it, then they're just gonna think of a compromise.
You guys want to know my little hack?
What?
I don't even pay for internet. So check this out.
Allegedly, how do you do that?
So I moved into my neighborhood, right? Yeah, I make it good with the neighbors and shit. You go to their house. Oh, hey, what's your Wi-Fi? I'm like, Nikki, their Wi-Fi is. Oh. Plug this shit in. Plug this shit in. I don't pay for Wi-Fi. My neighbor pays for my fucking internet.
That's sick.
What do? You get an extender? You get a Wi-Fi extender?
Wi-Fi extenders all through my house in every outlet.
And you got all your devices only on one side of the house.
Every one of my fucking plugs is with a Wi-Fi extender in it. I spent $7,000 on Wi-Fi extender, but
It's a one-time fee.
long term.
You save more money.
Oh my god, save it on the subscription part. That's how they fuck you.
Dude, they doubled my fucking internet.
His Wi-Fi extenders have subscriptions.
It's at like $80 a month. Dude, my internet went from like fucking $45 a month to like $90 a month.
Yeah, internet will fucking do that.
just keep.
Did you up your speeds?
No, dude, I fucking.
You're like, double my speed, keep the pay. Like, that's double pay.
It's like double my price.
Yeah.
Keep the speed the same.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And then Nick's like, oh, just making good deals, babe. That's what I'm doing, making good deals.
I'm a businessman.
Gonna make it cost more now for our car. Hold on.
I don't see the subscription shit lasting for cars.
It seems like a
Yeah.
meme, right?
I don't see it lasting.
It's not logical. It's like if I already bought the material, now you're gonna charge me for something that already exists? That's weird.
But the great compromise could work. Like Ryan was saying though, it's like I would pay Adobe like X amount of money per year to keep using the program. If instead of paying like $600 for the program, I only had to pay like $20 to get it.
Yeah.
And then I have to pay a subscription to keep it, because that's what they did with iPhones. Now everyone with iPhones, it's always like, oh, I only pay like $40 a month instead of paying $1,000. But you're like, oh, but your contract lasts 3 years and you have to stick with them. You know what I mean? And it's like, so it's the same shit. So I could see that same thing. I would totally get a Mercedes if they're like, hey, you can get this Mercedes off the lot for $500. You just got to pay monthly XYZ. I might be like,
That's a better deal, yeah.
By the way, I was just in the Volkswagen EV, the one the Nazis made.
The Nazis? Those Nazis know how to make a fine automobile.
Well, they made the Volkswagen, right? But the Volkswagen EV, I was just in it.
Those Nazis got some good science.
Honestly, one of the best rides ever.
Smooth.
Really?
Nice.
Is it an SUV or is it a sedan?
It was an SUV. It was fucking nice too.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Would you say the Nazis make a great product?
I think the Nazis make good highways, bridges, freeways. Is this on Patreon? It's a Kanye bit.
you talking about this one?